All right, here we are, second box of the day. So this was just noname, which is another one. vulnhub 8 points, intermediate. This actually is rated, I would say, pretty easy. It was a nice little thing to do. So let's just start right off here. That's the end, and we'll get there. So we do nmap of noname, and instead of doing all ports, we're just going to do top ports 100. Spoiler alert, only 80 responds. But if we do all of them, it takes a while. So, well, there is one little hump that I don't necessarily know how I'm going to get over. And that is when we're enumerating the web server, we need to get a certain page, a certain directory. And the name of it isn't found in our normal lists. All right, I just spent a couple minutes looking at that. So anyways, so the solution I think is using Derb's big list as opposed to the Deerbuster medium.txt, which is included with it. I tried looking for some bigger ones, and I found one that maybe is the big one for Deerbuster, but I actually just grepped inside of it for like super admin and it wasn't there. However, it is in Derb, so we're gonna say that it finds it, but very suspiciously proceed. So that's the bottom line with that. Nikto finds nothing, etc., etc. If we go to the actual just page itself, here's the directory list 2.3 big. Let me just see if it's actually in here. Nope, it isn't. We got super ADM, but not super admin. So maybe I need to work on making my own custom giant list. I won't worry about that at this exact moment. noname.pg. So this is the home page. Just this really is fake. If we look at it in burp, it does, it says it's like submitting stuff, but not really doing too much. Just for funsies, let's do something. Submit it. Go over to proxy, intercept. We see here. Box hello, submit. Just send this to the repeater so we can see. We send it and it replies fake ping executed. If we send something else, we'll just do ID. Same thing, no change. You can do a lot of things. I tried a lot of things just for funsies. But the real key is getting that super admin. Oops. I don't know what I did. I'm just not even going to I don't know why. Maybe it's just late. Anyways. So here it says, hey, do an IP to ping. 2.168.49.189. That's me. We're just going to do it. Proxy. And we see. There we go. There's the actual pinger and the submit plus query, submit query. So it forwards it, and then 3 seconds later, And if we were watching over here, we would see that that just happened probably. Let's do it one more time. And we're going to watch over here. Send this to the repeater too. And there it is. 1, 2, 3. And there's the reply there. So then we wonder, what can we do with this? Something simple. Look for ID. Oh, command injection didn't quite work. It's fine though. Let's first look for what we need in order to command inject. So we see, yeah, we got a lot here. Is this the new one? Let's drop that. Whatever. Okay. Submit query. And there we go. So we got a sort of URL encoded a little bit. Just a little bit. But let's send that to the repeater. And we'll take a look at what kind of results we get from there. So I'm actually just going to leave off with the with that. So we start ID, returns us with that. So we look for other things, right? We tried a print working directory, gives nothing. We try things like which ping. I probably would think that I would need like a %20. Does %20 even matter? Hey, it actually works, so that's fine. But it actually gives a result. So there's some variable results here. But the big thing, when we look here, I'm just going to clear this out, see what it does. All right. And we got a source, no source there. So the next thing, I try and cat like etc password. Doesn't give us anything. So we try to cat, you know, the page, and it gives us that. That's interesting. There's a whole ton here, or at least a little bit, of processing that it's doing. And we see that with this, it's basically blacklisting some things. So we can't list, we can't do netcat, can't do dir, print working directory, we can't put slashes in, semicolons, etc. That's why the pipe had to be used. Also like bin doesn't work. Now, the prescribed method is to use netcat.traditional instead of netcat. And the way to get it past the filter is, of course, so you can probably guess, to base 64 encode it. So, the way that we have, I don't even need to copy paste because it's already in there, but I'll do it anyways. We got the pipe there's a space, backtick, echo, then there's our base64 encoded thingy, backtick at the end, pipe the base64 to base64-decode. I have it sending to 80, so let's submit this. And we see it connected over here. Easy day. We're almost done, actually. This is super, super easy. Let's just get ourselves a nice looking shell. And then we go find perm 4000 to dev null as usual. And there's the results. And immediately I actually saw there's a couple things. There's like ARP ping, I think, up at the top, which is unusual. I didn't even see if there's an escalation vector for that. But the big one was find. Find is the big one. And it's just this right here. Right like that. Copy. While we're here, let's look at our ping. Nope. Nothing as far as that knows. So let's just go back here. Control-Shift-V. And there's our root. Cat root proof.txt. Bim, bam, boom. So it was pretty fun to do. A little bit interesting, but not too bad. I think I got another box or two left to me tonight, so we'll see. And also, I'm gonna have to see how this looks because I'm actually using the widescreen, double screen version. So we'll see if this looks presentable or not.